Hi guys, so I just like to make a quick vlog about this week's experiment. So I call this an experiment because I want to try out, what is it, how does it feel like to wake up at 4:30 in the morning. So today is day one, and so what I did the night before is I just basically turned on my alarm clock at 4:30. And so what happened at 4:30, I heard my alarm clock. I was not feeling like waking up, and so what I did was I turned my alarm clock off. But then something inside of me doesn't feel like just quitting, and so I woke up at 5:30. It took me an hour to actually wake up, and I normally wake up at 6:30 without any alarm clock. So waking up at 5:30 is a win. And what actually happened between 4:30 and 5:30 is I actually dreamt that I woke up and started doing my exercise. And so what I did from 5:30 to around 7 is that I did a 30-minute walk. That's from 5:30 to 6 o'clock, and from 6 to 7 what I did was I started exercising. So I did my 10-minute HIIT, HIIT, HIIT exercise that I just basically saved from YouTube, and I might share that to you one day, but for now just focus on, like, I did a 10-minute HIIT and I did another 15-minute yoga. The 15-minute yoga is basically just a usual thing for me to do. So after that I started working on my work. But while I was doing my 30-minute walk, I was listening to something inspirational. I was listening to a podcast, a preaching, just to start my day off. I want to start my day with gratitude. I want to start my day with just feeling the best feeling in the world. And so I started popping in my podcast. I listened to a couple of podcasts, and then after that I went right away to exercise. And after doing everything, I took a bath and then started working until 8:30. So what I did is I went there, arranged our calendar. Calendar is very basic in our business. It has to be taken care of as often as possible, as frequently as you can. And so if you're running a vacation rental, you know what I mean. You basically take care of your calendar, making sure you're not double booking, making sure every single person that comes to your house or comes to your property, they have a room to stay and the room is ready, the cleaners are informed. All these things needs to come together. So I prioritized that, then worked on the different people that I need to connect for the podcast, for the Big Picture podcast, sending a message to my co-host Dave, an invitation to the other speakers that I think would really help the podcast and would help the listeners of the podcast. And so what else did I do? I did a quick planning for my day, how I would go. And so this is day one. As far as energy level is concerned, I think it's doing really well for me. I'm a little bit concerned if passing through lunch, what I would feel. I felt really hungry because I am also under intermittent fasting. If you know what it is, I checked my weight and it's already like 93 kilos. I actually dropped down from 93 to 89. And then I basically just let go, and so I went back to the usual rate, which is 93. I'm hoping to go down. My weight would go down a little bit. I'm a bit heavy. I feel it every time I do a walk or a jumping jack. My fats are flopping with me, and so I need to improve that area. And I really want to optimize my body so that I can have energy to do the things that I need to do to focus on the things, to accomplish the things I want to accomplish. So just a quick update. This is day one. I want to do this 5 more days, 4 more days, and if I like it, I want to do it for the rest of my life. All right. So thank you so much for your time. This is experiment day number 1. Hey guys. So I'd just like to give an update because time check, it's 9:30 in the evening, and normally I'm already tired by this time. And for this day 1 of experiment, where I wake up at 4:30, I am surprised that I'm not actually tired. So it's a good thing. And tomorrow I'm gonna I'm gonna wake up at 4:30 again, do the exercise, start work early, and my hope is that I'm gonna obtain the same result, even better. Let me tell you a secret. When I start projects like this, I normally expect to fail or not do well in the first runs. In the first few runs, I don't really expect too much from myself. And so, even if I fail, I don't stop and I don't quit. I just move forward, I just continue. And I do that for every single project that I have, even if I'm starting a business. I don't expect it to take off right away. I expect it to grow and expect it to take time. So embrace the process. Even if it fails, just move forward. Okay.